Welcome back to another episode of Talking Arts, the podcast for the West Union Performing Arts Department. I'm your host, Mr. Friday Afternoon. Let's get into the topics of this episode. Now, as you guys know, school is canceled for the rest of the year. With that, means everything is canceled and everything is going to be rescheduled. But there's one thing that's been rescheduled too, that we know of as of right now. It's Jake and Erwin's Eagle Project. As I mentioned a couple of days ago in a video, Jake and Erwin's Eagle Project, Rest Home Jubilee, which was scheduled for June the 7th at Monarch Meadows, has been rescheduled. They're hoping for July, but it's not official yet. So once we get an official date from that, I'll let you guys know. If you guys want any live update and live feed, go on the West Union Performing Arts Boosters Facebook page, and go on the Instagram page, WUPAD. I don't have really much to say because really nothing new besides Jake and Erwin's project. We do have Schneider again saying a few words and stuff like that. And also, we have another clip. We have like a fun little clip from WLWT about the department years ago. So that's going to be fun and interesting to watch. But all I can say is, wash your hands 6 feet apart, please. Also, continue doing your schoolwork. And also, don't drink bleach or inject infective. There's been people that have been doing that. Don't do that. That's not good. Also, when you're going out in public, stay safe. Don't be coughing on people and stuff like that. Just wash your hands in general. Be respectful towards others. That includes the 6 feet apart thing. You know, act right, act smart and intelligent. But that's all I have to say. Wash your hands, 6 feet, schoolwork. See ya in the next episode.
Hey everyone, Mr. Schneider here. I was in the studio doing some practicing, but I thought I'd take some time and shoot a message out to you. I hope everyone is staying safe and had a great week. Last week, there was a clarinet in the background, and it was a lamp. And I had a lot of questions about it, so I thought I'd show it to you this week. It's a project that I've been working on here during the break. This used to be an E-flat clarinet. An E-flat clarinet's a little bit smaller of a clarinet. It usually plays flute parts. And I just it had all kinds of problems to it, so I decided I'm going to mount it and turn it into a lamp. And it works really nice. I've been working on a few instrument projects that way. I had an old guitar that had a big crack through it. And so Dakota finished cutting it in half. And the top part of it I'm turning into a clock. And then the bottom half of it, he took it and turned it into shelving for in his studio. It worked out really nice. Another project I worked on was I took a really old violin case and took the inside of it and put hooks in that into it and turned it into a jewelry box for Marcy. She didn't have anything to hold her long necklaces, so you have the one side where the clarinet sits down, and then you also have the door side, and it works really nice for her necklaces. So that's been a fun project. Well, I was going through old videotapes, and one thing I noticed as I was going through them, I found something that I know none of you have probably seen. Probably your parents maybe have seen it, but back probably 15 years ago, WLWT came out here and they had a thing called Operation Education going on. And the Prather family had sent in some information about our program, and they really liked it. And so they came out and they did a little piece on it. It's about a 2.5-minute story about our program and all the different offerings we had. Then after they got done shooting the piece, before they left, they turned around and gave us a really nice donation to the department. So I figured it's been quite a while, probably you've never seen it, you might like to watch it. So Zach's going to add that into his program. Well, next week I'll talk to you about some other things coming up. And have a great week and stay safe. Goodbye.
Thank you, Mr. Schneider, and roll the clip.
But first tonight, a unique music program in a local school. See what makes it so successful. Coming up next in Operation Education.
On local schools, incredible investment in the arts.
At a time now when tight budgets are forcing many districts to cut back in areas like music, students in Adams County are getting more opportunities.
Yeah, a lot more opportunities. Tonight, Tony Dow shows us the program and how it's not just surviving, but thriving. Tony?
David and Anne Marie, some schools are known for their sports squads, but while this school doesn't even have a football team, it's managed to maintain a musical tradition, and with anything but your typical high school band. If you were going to pick a soundtrack for West Union, Ohio, it'd probably be something a little bit country. Chances are the Tropics and Bob Marley would not come to mind. And yet that's exactly what this tiny town in Adams County has earned a reputation for.
Yeah, we're a little different here.
Folks at West Union High School started their band about 10 years ago after UC's steel drum band paid a visit. West Union's marching band cost too much money, so they got rid of it and made a small investment in steel.
So it kind of grew by trying to figure out what are other ways to get the students involved without having a lot of cost.
Now they're playing paid concerts all over the tri-state.
And so we have an income coming in the department. So that has really helped.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It helped start a handbell choir and several other kinds of bands. The arts program has become so successful the school invested thousands of dollars in a campus recording studio with all the bells and whistles. All thanks to teachers and students who may be a little bit country with a touch of the tropics.
The crowds love us. Everywhere we go, everyone's into it.
Well, people know West Union for basically what the Performing Arts Department does, which is really cool.
Everywhere we go, people are amazed. They want to see the drums, they want to look at them, they want to hear us play more and more and more.
West Union's arts programs include the bands, choir, and theater. The steel drum band does contribute to the program's budget, but it also gets support from the local booster club. Tony Now, Eyewitness News 5.
All right, thanks, Tony. Great to see you out there. School officials also used a technology grant to help pay for the recording studio.
I love that music. Well, in Northern Kentucky High School.